As you know, Halloween is Sunday, but let's fast forward just a little bit, if you will, to the Christmas holidays. ZooLights for a second this season. Some special nights will be switching on those lights. Modifications are being made to make the family favorite event more special than ever and more accessible than ever. So Tess is standing by with some of the special tailored events for guests who thrive in a sensory supportive environment.
We love ZooLights, right, Olivia? But unfortunately for some, it may be a little difficult to process all, especially if maybe they don't like bright lights, don't like loud things. So this is really cool because here to explain how this will work is Phoenix Zoo's Director of Education and Programs, Gabby Hebert, to talk about how they are making sure that their first event of sensory-friendly lights will be happening this year. Thanks for joining us this morning, Gabby.
Hi, thanks for having me.
You know, we talk about what we love about ZooLights, right, is all the lights, the music that all go, but not everyone is accustomed to that. And for everybody, there has to be another way. And that's why you guys are offering this specifically for those who have sensory issues.
That's correct. So it's a special night where the volume of the music's going to be turned down. The lights will be less blinky, so there'll be quieter lights. We have an example actually right here next to us on the trail. We've got some ants that are over here that are blinking so that it looks like they're moving along the trail. And we're going to actually have those turned on solid for the night so that nobody has to worry about the blinking. We also have our music and motion lights show that usually has very fast moving lights that are timed to music, and that will be turned off for the evening. So we'll just have very beautiful lights on with the soft music, and a lot of our fast-moving lights will be dimmed down. We're also limiting the crowds that'll be able to come in that night, so it's a quieter overall experience. And this just really helps people that have those sensory processing challenges to be able to come out and enjoy the night. They don't have to worry about a ton of fast-moving lights for their experience.
I love this because as a mom of one child who's ADHD, especially when he was younger, he loved ZooLights, but the music, we had to put earmuffs on him, especially as a young child, because it was a little too much. So you guys really want to make this inclusive, and that is fantastic that you guys are doing this. What type of guests would you say? I mentioned ADHD, but really there's so many different people that suffer from sensory issues.
Absolutely. There are folks with autism, with PTSD. You mentioned ADD and ADHD. There's also people with anxiety and depression. So there can be a whole variety of conditions that people have that really make it hard for them to handle a lot of sensory overload.
Well, Gabby, we appreciate the Phoenix Zoo for doing this, and it is just fantastic to make it really ZooLights inclusive for everybody. Again, the date is November 10th. We want people to buy online since it is a smaller crowd, so tickets will be limited.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you for what you guys do. That is wonderful to hear.